AITA for wanting my girlfriend to wear makeup and take care of body hair by you. Throwaway got a GF prob.
Oof, good start.
My 26M GF 24F takes forever in the bathroom, upwards of an hour, sometimes 2. When I playfully ribbed her about this, she'd get irritated, but nothing major. 3 months ago, I was playfully teasing her and she flipped. She said she won't do anything anymore, and true to her word, she hasn't shaved, waxed, or put on makeup since, and wears her hair looking like bedhead. I told her that I got her point and would appreciate it if she resumed doing things that I also do to stay presentable. Her head hair improved a bit, although not even close to how it was before, but she still has hair on her legs and underarms. Semi-unibrow. Now she's saying I have to pay her to resume taking care of herself, which I find crazy as I'm not her sugar daddy. Why should I pay for her to upkeep herself like she's my sugar baby? I understand that it's her body, her choice, etc. But if there are any guys out there who think they should be okay if their GF had long underarm hair, then you're a better man than me. I haven't pushed her to do anything, nor am I enforcing any ultimatums if, as she says, I've been conditioned to want her to look a certain way. Well, that sucks, but it's not my fault. If we broke up, she'd pay for all of this beauty stuff herself, so why should I pay? Anyone who says I'm TA, are you going to then start paying for all of your girlfriend's beauty regimens, or else be fine with 100% body hair and no makeup or hair care ever? Be honest with yourselves.
Oh my God, fuck this guy.
Yeah, well, and so in a rare, this is a very interesting post because now we get the GF side. So I guess they work together. So clearly their relationship is going okay.
They're collabing on a Reddit post. It's great.
That's a fun couple activity. Hey, let's out our huge fights on the internet. GF side. He keeps being a dick about how long I would take in the bathroom. So as he said, I quit things he didn't even realize I was doing. No makeup, no shaving, waxing, no brows, no waxing those mustache hairs. I have curly, frizzy hair, so I stopped using product or straightening, curling with an iron. No mani-pedi, no touching up or redoing my highlights. Do I look like a beast? Sure. Am I a comfy, smug beast? Hell yes. He rightfully pointed out that he takes care of himself for me by shaving his beard and cutting his hair. So I obligingly waxed my upper lip and got a haircut. I'm continuing to do this whole thing because 1, it's less effort for me. 2, it's way cheaper. And 3, now that I stopped, I feel like, why do I ever have to do all this shit? It's unfair. And if I have to do it because both of us have been conditioned to see me doing these things as the basic standards for a woman, then he should pay half the cost. I conservatively spend at least $1,000 a year on brows, shaving supplies, hair products, highlights, haircuts, and makeup. Conservatively. He should have to pay me at least half if he wants me to do it, and extra for painful things like bikini waxes if he wants me to do them again. Otherwise, it's not fair. Both, so I guess they both
whatever.
Weird both part. We love each other a lot and aren't actually fighting. We recognize that we're having a difference in opinion, and since neither has been able to sway the other, we come to the court of public opinion.
Welcome. The court is in session.
Wild post. I mean, let's start with like the fact that this is true. This is just how it works, right? Like, I think that's...
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, look, there's higher standards for women.
Yeah, fucking welcome to womanhood.
Yeah, I didn't make the rules.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. You don't make the rules.
And here's an insight, and you can tell me to back off on this. But like, look, does it bother me if a girl has armpit hair? Of course.
Okay, would you break up with your girlfriend for having armpit hair?
No, but if she said you need to shave your pits, I'd go, all right. If that's what it takes, if that's the fairness that you want, then fine. I'll gladly shave my pits.
Honestly, that seems fair because she's doing the stuff that he's doing. The main thing here is what she says. It's like women do all this shit that men don't even notice until we stop doing it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it because
if she doesn't want to do it, she shouldn't have to do it.
Yeah, but I think that is grounds to break up, and I wouldn't blame him if you come to expect that.
It would be kind of shallow because he gave her. It's not like she just one day woke up and decided that she didn't want to do this. He gave her shit for doing all this stuff. And she's like, well, okay, fine. I'm not going to do it anymore.
Yeah,
and she stopped doing it.
He said sorry, and now she hasn't backed off. Like, I think she's really doubling down here. I mean, look, I guess I
think she's just comfortable and she likes not having to do all this stuff. Have you ever had to get your bikini waxed? I'm sure you haven't.
No, I haven't, Sarah, and I'm not suggesting that it's right. I'm just saying that's sort of the way it is, and like I wouldn't blame him if he broke up with her because I've dated a girl like this, a girl who always looked really good and put into her appearance, and you come to expect that.
Yeah, but then don't shit on her for doing it.
I wouldn't, but I at the same time, that relationship didn't have legs because the relationship was built on the fact that she was good looking.
If you're gonna really dump your girlfriend because she like doesn't shave all the time, then yeah, I feel like it's not a super strong relationship. Anyone's allowed to break up with anyone for whatever reason. It's your prerogative. That comes up in the subreddit all the time, but it's like a kind of shallow choice.
It's shallow, but I just don't know that like her reaction is fair. Like I feel like expecting your girl to not have long armpit hair. I feel like, look, that's pretty damn reasonable to me. That's not the same as a bikini wax and hours of things, but like no unibrow, no long armpit hair. I mean, give me a break.
That's just because women have all these unfair beauty standards that we have to live up to. So yeah, if you want to buy into that, rules. Yeah, but you're upholding the rules that are shitty for women. So like, okay, yeah,
well, because women are hot.
What?
Women are hot. Women are pretty. Women are the finer sex.
How do I even like? I don't even know how to respond to this right now.
I think there's something there. I think women.
There's something there that women have the onus to be attractive for men. Fuck that.
Why for men? You made it about for men. No, I'm not. You're putting that in my mouth.
Oh, my girlfriend should shave her body hair. This is for men.
I think it's for women and men. Both.
You're saying he'd be justified in dumping her because she's not upholding these beauty standards, and then you're saying they're not doing it for men
and women. I think women judge other women.
Okay,
I think
but that's not the issue here.
Well, look, do I think he would be the asshole for breaking up with her suddenly? I guess, but like, yeah, I think if she's established that like she's a good-looking gal and he didn't understand the bathroom thing, he gets it now. He learned his lesson, and now she's going to continue looking.
But now she doesn't want to do it because it's a lot of fucking effort and a lot of money. And if she's clearly come to this conclusion on her own that she doesn't want to do it anymore.
Well, yeah, if he really loved her.
She's not doing it to prove a point. They're
26 and 24. So in my mind, this could lead to marriage or not. And this makes me think it's not going to marriage. Because like, obviously he's not like, there's no way I would break up with her. He's pissed. He's like, she looks like shit.
I mean, he seems just pissed about the paying for it part. And I think him calling her his sugar baby is a little ridiculous because she's just asking him to split the cost, which is honestly reasonable for me. Because if you want someone to do something that they don't really want to do and they're fine not doing, then you should put something in for it.
Okay, look, let me tell you how we address this in my relationship. On an average day, my girlfriend doesn't, do her hair and put on all the makeup and all that stuff. For certain occasions, we're going out, a lot of people going to be there. Then I'll say, hey, can you put on makeup, please?
Okay.
And that's it. That to me is like a negotiation. But like when we're getting...
But if she doesn't want to do it, would you like break up with her?
Over one event? No.
If she decided to stop wearing makeup?
If she was like, I'm never wearing makeup again, yeah, I would be like, well, I think that's crazy.
Why? Alicia Keys doesn't wear makeup all the time. There's plenty of women who don't ever wear makeup.
I don't know because
Danny is Alicia Keys.
Sometimes you need. Yes, my girlfriend is Alicia Keys.
She's as beautiful as her.
Well, sometimes you need to look good. That'd be like me. Well, okay. So what if you're in a relationship with a guy and he's like gym shorts? That's all I'm wearing for the rest of my life, and he's a programmer and he works from home.
That's not the same because it would be one thing if your girlfriend came to a wedding in sweatpants and refused to ever dress up, but makeup and stuff is extra.
Okay, but
this is just extra stuff.
I don't think it's extra, though.
Yes, it is extra.
How can you say it's extra, but at the same time say it's universally expected by society? It's expected by men and women. It is
expected by society, but that doesn't mean that it's right.
I agree that it's not right.
And so it's extra. You don't have to put on makeup.
I can't solve it. It's a well-established thing. I don't think I understand if someone's like, look, I'm not going to do this. And then the guy's like, okay, well, then you look gross.
Okay, fine. He can say that, but he would kind of be a jerk.
I don't even know if we disagree. Would he be the asshole then if he's like, look, babe, if you're going to have long pit hair, I'm out. You say he's the asshole for that?
It's superficial. I don't think anyone's typically ever an asshole for deciding to break up with someone. Like, people can do what they want.
Yeah.
But it's superficial. It's like your relationship is obviously based on looks a lot.
So are you leaning YTA?
Yeah, I'm leaning YTA.
Well, the question is AITA for wanting my girlfriend to wear makeup and take care of body hair. And I say, no way, Jose. Right now.
He's not the asshole for wanting it. That's the thing. But she doesn't want to do it. And he basically just wants her to want to do all these things. And she doesn't want to. How many times did I say want? Take a drink. And so like he wants her to do something that she doesn't want to do. He's not willing to like put in any sort of like money or anything towards it. And this shit is expensive. Even to get highlights is like probably $300 one time.
Yeah, I mean, I think they can find a middle road, but I'm just going for the low hanging fruit here. Like, yeah,
he's
like
not the
you've
asshole
got a
for
mustache,
wanting it.
armpit hair. I'm talking about basics here.
Well,
basic makeup.
honestly, his headline is not even what he's asking. Like, he's not the asshole for wanting his girlfriend to do this stuff. He is an asshole because he's like not even facilitating what he wants in any way. He's just expecting her to like put in all the money and effort when she doesn't care.
You're right. I think a fair negotiation would hear like, all right, back down a bit. Don't ask for the full, because this girl sounds like she was one of those girls who like I dated a girl for a while, and I mean it was everything. She would have caked on makeup, like for no. It's like, babe, we're going to McDonald's. Like, why,
sir? This is an Arby's,
right? And like, so. He could pay for some things sometimes, like for occasions. But yeah, okay. Can I get like she should shave her pits though?
I don't know.
You're not a feminazi. You're coming off like you're a feminazi. Your pits are shaved?
Yeah, that's because I personally don't like having armpit hair.
Oh, so now you get to transcend society.
No, because you can choose to buy into this or not. She's choosing not to. That's the whole point.
Yeah, I know, but like, why don't you have armpit hair? Because it looks really bad on a woman.
I just
in our
personally
society.
don't like it, and it makes me sweat. I feel
it doesn't make you sweat.
I feel like it just makes me sweatier. Just because a woman chooses to adhere to beauty standards doesn't mean that like everybody has to, and it doesn't make you
okay.
Wrong
But if
or right.
one of your friend had armpit hair, wouldn't you think it was gross?
I would think it's abnormal because you don't see it everywhere.
You're not grossed out at all by it.
No, I mean, I just did an article about this. Like Emily Rada, however you pronounce her last name, she posed on the cover of Harper's Bazaar with like full armpit hair, and people flip their shit. And I was just like, this is yet another example of like this double standard. I literally wrote a whole article about it. So yeah, I think I can back up this opinion. This was a week ago also.
I would be more open if this is a big feminist thing, and I don't really think it is, but if the women were like, hey, guys, we want you to shave your pits too, I'd be like, fair enough. But I'm not backing down from it looks gross. I just don't think women care about it on
But
guys.
You don't think armpit hair looks gross on men?
Well, I don't care about men's armpits. I rarely see men's armpits. Men wear sleeves. I hang out with guys who wear sleeves.
You need to go to the gym more.
No. Daniel J says 100% sure this is a white couple.
Honestly, probably true.
I agree. I don't know why exactly, but yeah. Scotty J says, no assholes here. Ask her if she'll shave her legs once a week or two and her armpits, whatever. If she fancies that, you can pay for her nails and you should grow a beard.
What does a beard have to do with anything?
Because that was one of the things that he does for her is shave his beard.
Oh, I see.
Genevieve R says this relationship sounds exhausting. That's way true. Sloan S. I feel myself slightly siding with their girlfriend because I understand all the effort and money women put into themselves. I've been on the receiving end of, quote, you're so naturally beautiful, you don't need all that makeup. And then when I don't wear makeup, I get, quote, wow, did you sleep okay? You look exhausted.
Literally.
You opened up a can of worms by telling her to stop spending so much time getting ready because now she knows how easy and simple it is to put the same effort as men do.
Yes.
With all that being said, you both need to chill out, kiss and make up already. Haha, see what I did there? Because she said kiss and make up.
Make up. Aha.
I can see your side to an extent. I just don't think his expectations are that unreasonable. That's what
Some of them are not that unreasonable, but it's like if she doesn't want to do it, he just is trying to make her do it.
He's not bending at all.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
He's just like, I just want you to do what you were doing before that I not only took for granted, but shit on you for doing.
True.
And now that like it doesn't benefit me, I want you to go back to doing it. Like,
no,
it's fucking annoying.
He should give a little bit. But going back to the like central question, is he the asshole for wanting it and wanting her to take care of body hair? I guess I am leaning YTA as this goes on because he's being rigid. He's not acknowledging that she has new feelings. He created those new feelings, which is unfortunate for him.
Yeah,
but
he played himself. Because I kind of want to just break this down for you. Some of these things, it's not that crazy. The hair was reasonable to be like, you need to brush your hair. That's just like a hygiene thing as far as I'm concerned. You know, when he was saying like, it looks like she has bedhead. So that's fair. Okay, she waxes her eyebrows. That's Groupon's have that for about like $12, $15.
Okay.
And that's done about every 2 to 5 weeks. Same thing with threading. It like will run you the same amount of money. A decent straightener, which we can presume that she had, will cost you $50. Highlights are going to run you in the couple hundreds. You should get those every 6 months.
That's when you get streaks in your hair?
Yeah, that's what she had.
Okay.
That's what I have right now. A bikini wax, I didn't even look up, but it's
over $100.
My foundation alone cost me $40.
And how long does that last? That's the foundational makeup. That's the first layer of makeup.
Yeah, not everybody wears foundation. I don't know. I mean, you're supposed to probably replace it every 6 months, but like I'm cheap, so I just use it until I have none. A good tube of mascara is $10 minimum, and that's even if you go to the drugstore.
Hey, what kind of makeup does a philanthropist girl wear?
What?
Foundation.
Ha!
Folks, it's expensive.
You have to get the makeup. You got to get the brushes to apply it. You have to replace this shit. Like any of these things that you do are ongoing for the rest of your life. Razor blades, fucking $20. Like, what is that about?
And they're more expensive.
And they're more expensive.
Women.
Exactly.
The pink tax, people.
The pink tax.
Look, I think he's being rigid in terms of the relationship. She woke up basically. She exited the matrix. Megan L says, I wanted to reach through the screen and choke this guy, YTA. This guy seems like a real waffle.
Okay.
I guess he is kind of waffling because he was kind of like, hey, don't take so much time in the bathroom. Whoa, I didn't know you were going to look like a monster. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Jillian S says, no assholes here. I totally get being this petty and get realizing there isn't always a need to be 100%. Maybe have a discussion or an agreement on how important these things are not. Maybe agree to make up on date nights or weekends. There's a way to be minimal without looking like a bed sloth. Respect for your partner is important on both sides here. I think that's pretty damn reasonable, people. We do live in reality. Women are better looking than men. Can I get that out of Can I get you to agree with that? There is more.
All women are better looking than all men?
I'm saying that society places more emphasis on how women look than men. I mean, give me a break.org.
Yeah, that's true, but that doesn't mean it's like okay.
Well,
or a good thing.
But I don't think you can just decide that and then it goes away. I agree with you.
Sure, but you can decide to not buy into it.
I think it's horrible that I want to have sex with dozens of women and it's all I think about. I think it's terrible, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Right, but you're not doing it, so you're not buying into it. And this is what this girl's doing.
Well, but it's still there, though. I'm not pursuing it. I'm not acting on the impulse, but the impulse is still there. So, like, that's just the way the world is. Like, I don't. Okay, yeah. The reason society places a value on how women look isn't because of like, oh gosh, women. It's because like men chase women. Like,
it's
that's
because
how it
women
works.
were not like worth anything for centuries and centuries beyond what they looked like.
I mean, I think it's a little harsh, but yes.
But it's true.
Yeah,
like
you're
women
right.
were just like, oh, who's the fairest maiden in the village that I can make my wife?
That's a good point. Okay, look, bottom line, I think we do agree. I don't think the guy is an asshole for being literal about the title.
Right.
But in the situation, he's not giving her an inch, and he's got to give her an inch because he's the one who woke her up out of the beauty matrix.
The verdict is YPY. You played yourself.
There we go. YPYYTA.